Hello guys, welcome to Hankins Custom Rifles, Hank's Precision Gun Parts, and another episode of Hank's TV. Today's May 19th, it's almost 7 o'clock. We've been down here sighting in a gun, doing some test firing today, getting drop data all the way out to 400 yards. If you haven't seen that video, you can look for it on there. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet, so you're just going to have to hunt it down and find it. It is a sister gun to this rifle here. Built two rifles for a fella. He bought one and he's giving one to his son. We put the scopes on them. We're sighting them in, giving him drop data, load data, everything he needs for the gun to get started so he don't have so much homework to do when he gets it. So we're going to have a class, muzzle loading class, August the 17th and 18th of 2024. Any of you guys interested in coming to that class, get a hold of me at hankinsrifles@twc.com. I'll send you all the information you need to know about coming to that class. So in the first video we went through this gun completely from start to finish, how to size the bullets, how to bore sight the gun, how to take the breech plug out. If you guys need to watch it, find it on the video there. It'll be posted the same day this one's posted, so that might help you find it if you haven't seen it already. This gun is bore sighted, it's ready to load. We're going to shoot it at 100 yards and see what we can do with this gun here. The first gun that we shot today shot way less than a half-inch group. I haven't measured it. I don't know what it is. So it's down there. It's all on video, so anybody that's interested can see what that gun shot. It was a pretty good shooting gun. 100 yards, way under a half-inch. So they definitely shoot good. These guns are actually easy, guys. Once you learn how to do them, you figure it out. It's really easy to do. It's not like your old black powder muzzle loaders that get dirty and you're constantly cleaning them and swabbing the bore with every shot. You don't have to do that with these smokeless powder muzzle loaders. And they're legal in just about every state. There is a few states out west that won't let you shoot smokeless powder, but you can still use this gun and shoot blackhorn powder. You just have to clean the gun really good when you get done with it. So here we go for our first shot at 100 yards. Let's see where we go. Okay, I can see that shot. We're a little low, a little left. I'm going to go ahead and move the scope and shoot 3 for a group, see what we can get. So I need to come up some, and I'll tell you, the sun, fellas, is on this scope lens. It's really bad. I can barely see the target. So we're doing what we can do. Alright, that ought to get us up there closer to the bullseye. We're going to shoot 3 for a group, see what we can do here. This scope does not have a sunshade. They don't come with sunshades. Night Force comes with a sunshade. Vortex comes with a sunshade. And on an evening like this, you really need one. If I had a sunshade, I'd be able to see my target. So remember that when you're out there deer hunting. Sun's going down in your eyes and the deer comes out, you can't hardly see it. So Leupold needs to step it up, send the sunshade out with these scopes. I personally don't like Leupold. They have a bad reputation of holding up on these muzzle loaders. The recoil on these things is so great that it takes a pretty beefy scope to hold up to the recoil over time. So if you have a Leupold on your gun, or any other scope for that matter, and it's shooting good and it's shooting good and it's shooting good, and all of a sudden it just goes to crap, it's the scope. Take the scope off, put your new scope on, send the other one back for a rebuild. It's most likely 90% chance your scope went bad. Okay, I'm going to have to look through the spotting scope to find that one. Okay, our elevation is quite high, so I'm going to shoot a couple more to make sure that that's what it is and it wasn't the sun in my eyes. Okay, that's up there with the other one. So that's what we want. We want a group. We don't care where they're at. We just want a good group. Okay, that's right up there in the same hole as one of the other shots. Okay, I think we got a good group. Let me look down there and see. Okay, our last three shots, less than a ½ inch group. So the first shot was down low. I moved the scope a little too much, went up too high, pulled one. The last three are perfect. So if the sun was not on that lens, I know I could see a whole lot better, but it's just hard to see right now, so it is what it is. You guys see the results. The lens is brand new. It's not got any dust or dirt on it. So I'm going to give this a few minutes cool down, and we're going to do another group of 3 and see what we get. Alright guys, we're back. I made a scope adjustment. I'm satisfied, tickled to death with that 3-shot group down there. Way less than a ½ inch. You guys have seen it in the camera. So what we're going to do now, we're going to shoot 2 more groups, 3 bullets in each group. I've got a 275 grain AccuMax. We're going to shoot them first. And then I've got a 265 grain Fury STB. I'm going to shoot them next. So we're going to shoot 2 groups, 3 bullets for each group, and see how they do. Now the Fury bullet is supposed to be a really good deer hunting bullet because it's bonded. So if you're shooting deer, it's going to be an excellent bullet. We're going to find out how well they group. So let's start with the AccuMax. That got kind of tight. I'll shoot the upper left target. Okay, we're starting out really good. That's a bad thing about wearing a hat when you shoot these guns. That scope recoils and hits the bill, knocks it off every time. Okay, we got one whole group down there. I mean literally one hole. The barrel's getting hot and it's starting to foul up a little bit. Makes the bullets a little harder to go down. So once that happens, you got to size your bullets a little bit more. It'll get to the point where you'll get one halfway down and it'll get stuck on you. And you're beating your ramrod against the post. It's happened many, many times. But no matter what, you got to get the bullet down. You can't get it out really any other way unless you got a double load extractor, and that's a pain in the butt, but it keeps you from blowing up your gun. Okay, we got a really good group down there. 1/2 inch or less. The velocity on that shot was 3,076 feet per second. Now I sized these bullets exactly the same, in the same sizing die, and you see they just fell down the barrel. So if you're going to shoot these bullets, you're going to need to size them differently. Now, they're still going to go off, but they need to be sized actually in a different sizing die, or sized a little tighter. I'll shoot the top right-hand target this time. I do expect it to shoot a little bit high because the bullet's lighter in weight. It's going to go faster. It actually didn't shoot high. Shot right there where the other ones did. It's 10 grains lighter, so we may not see much of a difference at 100 yards. But that bullet just falls right down. See how easy that went in? Okay, we got one down there right next to the other one. Really good group. Look how easy that fell in there. Just fell down, no problem. And they're still shooting good. So we don't necessarily have to have a super tight fitting bullet to shoot good. It only has to be tight enough to not fall off the powder stack. So make it easy on yourself and size your bullets a little looser. (3,064 feet on that last one, and I don't even think I looked at the second one. The first one was 3,076, I believe. So I can go back through this new Garmin chronograph and get all the velocities that I've shot today. It'll save a string in there, I believe. I just bought this thing, and today's the first time I've used it, and so far I'm tickled to death with it. It's lightweight, small and compact. It's not like that big lab radar, and I had so much problems with them lab radars. You get a shot would read one time and the next time it wouldn't. And this thing's been turned on, sitting here all day and just picking up shot after shot. So I'm going to give this Garmin Zero, I think is how they pronounce it. It's called a XERO or something, XO, Zero. I'm going to call it a Zero. I'm going to give this a thumbs up. Y'all pick one of these things up. They're about 700 bucks. And works pretty nice. So we're going to walk down now and look at these targets. So let's go down there and see what we've got. Okay guys, we come down here to the 100 yards. This is the targets that we shot today with both of the rifles that I have sighted in so far. These are sister guns. Like I said, father bought one, son gets the other one. The first gun we shot today, this was my cold bore sight shot. So it was way down here but still on the paper. We made an adjustment and I brought them up here and I shot 3 shots, and this is the 3-shot group that I did, and we are center to center. I didn't bring a caliper down here, but we're 3/8 of an inch center to center on that. The group was low, So I made one final adjustment, and I came up here and made my last shot to verify, and it was a little bit high, so I came down one click. So we're right here where we need to be. Needs a little more fine tuning, but that's something that the customer will have to do on his end. So this was the first gun. The second gun we shot, and we did a little bit more shooting with it. Here's the first shot right here. That's a bore sight shot, low left. I moved it, and I moved it too high, and I moved it too far right. The sun was in my eyes. I was lucky I could even see the target to make shots, but we did what we did, and we got on paper. But this was my second shot. I didn't change nothing. We shot 3 more for a group, and here they are right here. And I'm going to say again, from center to here to center to over here, 3/8 of an inch or less. So there's our 3-shot group. Then I decided to do a little test with a couple different bullets that I've got. A lot of the guys have been buying these 265 grain STBs from Fury, and they're shooting really good. I've never shot any myself to make sure how they shoot, but here we got some proof that they do shoot good. Here's 3 shots out of this rifle with a 275 grain Aero Max, and here's 3 shots out of this rifle with the 265 grain STB. So comparing these two groups, the STB shot better. Comparing this group to this group, the Aero Max shot better. So they're borderline. They're right there. They're right on it. So here's what we've got today for these guns. I'm going to tell you again, the smokeless muzzleloader class is August the 17th and 18th of 2024. Try to come to that class if you can. You'll learn everything you need to know about these guns. You'll learn it in 2 days instead of 2 years on your own. You're going to be shooting rifles hopefully like this if you bought one from me. If you bought one from a from a competition guy, a guy that builds rifles, I don't care. Bring his guns on down and we'll shoot them. I'll teach you how to shoot them. I will tell you that you can spend more money, but you can't buy better. That's what I've always said. You buy a Hankins rifle, you get the best money can buy. So get on the list, get you one of these. I've got a few built up already. They're for sale on the website, hanksprecisiongunparts.com. So till the next time, guys, give me thumbs up on the video, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and until the next time, we'll see you later.